Yo, Mike G here, fired up about the results of the hook that we just laid. Excited to show you the steps that it took to get here, but if you're one of those people that doesn't like to just sit there and go through the monotony of watching the video, I at least suggest that you skip to the end of the video before you fall off or leave and check out how the finished product sounds. We took the hook, it took like 5 or 6 takes. Put an equalizer, a compressor, some reverb, and naturally auto-tune on it, so it really captured the emotion. It's like a real happy feel. It certainly captured that happy feel that I was looking for. I'm very pleased with the hook so far. This is going to be on my single, Looking Back, coming off of my album. So yeah, I'm real fired up about it. So like I said, if you can't handle watching the steps to get there, at least skip to the end and listen to the finished product. Again, it's just the hook, not the whole song, so don't expect a full composition or anything like that. But I'm psyched about it so far. I hope you are. Appreciate it. Peace. What's up? Today we're going to lay the hook on my newest single called Looking Back. The beat you guys are hearing in the background is the beat that we're gonna put the song on. And it simply describes my past over the last 6 to 8 years with different struggles that I've had. And as the title leads you to believe, it is just simply a look back into how far I've progressed. Touches on a couple different subjects. I'll let you listen to the song and the hook to familiarize yourself with the issues. But as soon as he finishes his 2 ounces, we'll get started and lay this hook.
Say Mike G Productions, baby. Yeah, hip-hop music.
Okay. So anyway, the hook I'm going to put down goes like this.
I made it through another day, eyes wide open, my future shines bright. I'm praying and hoping this feeling that I have right now don't fade away. But if it's true what they say about rainy days, then Lord please keep them away from me. 'Cause looking back I feel I've come so far. Say about rainy days, this feeling that I have right now don't fade away. Then Lord please keep them away from me. 'Cause looking back I feel I've come so far.
Alright, so now that that's over, I come into my computer and now I kind of analyze the pieces of the recordings that I just took, and I'm going to put some simple effects on them to make my vocals sound a little more professional coming out of the speakers. So I'm going to change the position of the camera so you guys can see the screen to see 3 easy steps I do to make my voice sound a little more professional. I'm not going to play it through because I'm going to put the effects on it and then play it here at the end of the video. I do 3 easy effects. The first one I do is an EQ. You go to your multi-channel plugins, your EQ7, and then what I do is I bring, for lack of explanation, there's a couple circles up here. I take the red and the orange, the first couple 2, and I bring them down just a little bit. I call it looks like a water slide a little bit, just to bring it low a little bit in the front, and then at the end bring it up just a little bit to keep your highs up there. Kind of make it look like a water slide as much as possible, more or less. I'm not a professional, so don't judge. Compressor, I also have a preset for this one, which is called simply Mike G Verse. The idea with a compressor is I have 3 main settings that I like to keep on. My attack is 28.3, my release is 1.2, and my ratio is 3:1. So if you're trying to do this at home, attack 28, release 1.2, ratio 3:1. Your gain is simply your volume. If you need more volume, put more gain. And your thresh, when it plays, if you can see this from your screen, that orange line that's up and down, when you play your song, you can see that little red ball on the orange line. You want the orange line right before that red ball. That ball is just supposed to pass that orange line just a little bit so that it tells the compressor to kick in. Then you come to deverb, which if you were just listening when I played it, it sounded like it was deverbed way, way, way too much. That's because it was at 100%. When you put your deverb on a hip-hop track, if you're doing a hip-hop verse, like where you're rapping, you're going to want it on about 4%. But because that was a chorus. I'll put it at about 8 because you want a little more air because you hear it singing. So I'll put it at 8%. But if you were making a hip-hop verse and you wanted to put a little bit of reverb on it, you'd put it at 4%.
I've made it through another day, eyes wide open, my future shines as I'm praying and hoping this feeling that I have right now don't fade away. But if it's true what they say about rainy days, then Lord please keep them away from me, 'cause looking back I feel I've come so far.